Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 175 of our BU 365-day challenge. Do one thing every day that improves us. This month we are focusing on the relationships in our life, the relationship area and aspect of our life. It's one of the 9 major areas that we talk about in the challenge to make sure that we're doing one thing, just one little thing every day. Maybe it's we just ask ourselves a question. Maybe we just think about something. Maybe we research or read or have a conversation with someone about something. But every day we're going to do one thing that helps us to be a better version of ourselves. So today we're going to talk about relationship guidance from whom. Who do you listen to? Who do you take relationship advice and guidance from? And this is an interesting one. I'm not one to talk about my relationships with other people beside the person that I'm in the relationship with. I choose not to do that. It's number one, it's nobody's business. Number two, I had a really challenging relationship and I needed to figure it out. And I knew how my family felt about it. I knew how my friends felt about it. I know how I felt about it. And it was just a matter of me taking the time to realize that I was in the wrong relationship for me. So I guess I could have gone to a counselor. I could have gone to a psychiatrist or a psychologist. My ex-husband often suggested it, but I chose not to go that route. I am a problem solver. I like to figure stuff out myself and not necessarily go and ask for help unless I really need it. If I'm having health challenges, guess what? I don't figure it out myself. I might do a little research nowadays on the internet, but often that scares us more than if we just go to the doctor and find out what's going on with us. Not that our doctors are always 100% right. In my 20s, I was super duper sick and I had lots and lots of medical specialists. It was, of course, before the internet, but they never did figure out what was causing all of the challenges and the physical illnesses I was having. So who we take guidance from is always up to us. We have to kind of go with our mind, our feelings, and our gut when it comes to choosing who we're going to listen to about our relationships. Lots of people, it's very, very common for people to talk with their friend group about their relationship. And it's kind of like my relationship with my sisters. It's okay for us, me, or one of my sisters to complain about one another. Excuse me. But it's absolutely positively not okay for anyone outside of our family, and I mean my sisters and I, to criticize or put down or judge any of us. I see my granddaughter's waking up. I've got her on the monitor, so I better talk fast. So I'm just going to share 10 tips for a healthy relationship. I think we've talked about many of these before throughout this month. I'm going to share that list quickly, and then I'm going to ask for our action item today that we just think about and pay attention to. Who do we get relationship advice from? Is there a friend at work that we get work relationship advice from? Or do we go to HR? Does HR give us the right relationship advice for our work relationships? Some HR departments do a terrific job of that. Some, like anything else, not so much, and you have to be careful. I've worked with organizations where if you took something to HR, you were automatically, they would find a way to get rid of you. They would terminate you. If you ever had a challenge or a problem that you didn't figure out yourself in that company, with your boss or with someone else, you would be the one that ended up leaving the company, even if you were the person that was in the right in that situation. And there are organizations, every culture is different like that. Our intimate relationships, again, that's a slippery slope. If you complain about your significant other to your friend group all the time, your friends are going to get a tainted perspective of that relationship. Maybe. It depends on the relationship. So 10 tips for a healthy relationship. Keep expectations realistic for your relationship. Number 2, talk with each other. Take the time, genuinely listen, ask questions, and share information. Number 3, be flexible. So many people are so rigid in their what they will and will not accept. We talked about tolerance the other day. Number 4, take care of yourself. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you let yourself go and you let go of all your good habits and you dress like a slob, etc. Be yourself. Number 5, be dependable. Do what you say you're going to do. Take responsibility for your actions, etc. Fight fair. That means we need to do things like have a cooling down period before we talk about something that upset us. Use I statements. Keep your language clear and specific. Focus on the current topic. Don't bring in all the things from the past or doubts and worries and fears about the future. Take responsibility for your mistakes, because guess what? We all make mistakes. Recognize that some problems are difficult to solve, and the whole don't ever go to bed angry thing may not apply in certain situations. We all run into problems in our life that might be bigger than a couple minute or a couple hour discussion, and we might have to go to sleep without having resolved the problem. Just because we have a problem that we're solving together doesn't mean we have to be angry at one another. Number 7, be affirming. Number 8, keep your life balanced, and that's, again, I have my own thoughts and feelings about balance, as we all do. Number 9, remember that relationships are a process, and they're an ongoing process. We have to choose and decide every day that we're going to love someone and stay in a relationship with them. And number 10, be yourself. And be authentic. Be who you really are. If you're pretending to be something else in a relationship, chances are that relationship's doomed to fail, because we all want to express and be who we really are and be loved and accepted for who we really are, not who other people think we are. So today, just think about your relationships and pay attention to who do you go to guidance for? Who do you ask or talk to your relationship about? And maybe, is that actually the right group of people or the right person or people to get advice from? If your friends all have terrible relationships with their significant others, maybe they're not the best ones to give you advice. So model people that have what you want. We say that about every area and aspect of our life. Find people that are successfully doing and achieving what you want, and find out what they're doing and see if you can't do the same thing, because you probably can. All right, any questions about this, hit me up. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. I'm going to be paying attention to my relationships today and who I listen to. Who I listen to about being a great grandmother and having a good relationship with her granddaughter. Who I listen to about having a relationship with my daughter. Mostly, I talk to my daughter about our relationship. Mostly, I talk to my son about our relationship, not other people. I don't talk to other people about my relationship with my son and my daughter, etc. All right, if I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow for day 176 of our annual challenge. Have a great day.